They are at the start of their journey, they think outside the box, and they often come up with bright ideas. Their projects are innovative, they are a new generation of business people, and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the world of startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups.
Здравствуйте, в эфире.
Hello, this is the world of startups and I'm Serik Akishev. A week went by fast and we're back with the most recent news from the world of IT industry and cutting-edge innovations from famous programmers. Watch in the next 10 minutes.
Смотрите.
It's not a business, but a favorite pastime activity that brings money. How is it possible to monetize a hobby? Famous Kazakhstani blogger Yorulan Ismailov tells us what large market players are ready to pay for. When is greed not a sin? Mobile application Greedy helps users with information useful for cheaper food shopping. In the Coming Up feature, find out about the most recent must-have and must-see stuff. We do not suggest seeing the forthcoming story to the fans of new smartphones, as it is about one of the most famous crushers and destroyers of mobile phones in Kazakhstan. Not only does he enjoy doing crash tests and experimenting with mobiles, but also he is paid good money for that by large IT corporations. Can you imagine? Famous Kazakhstani blogger Yorulan Ismailov has told us how to make money on your hobby. While we admire and worship the most recent IT wonders, Kazakhstani techno-blogger Yorulan Ismailov is experimenting with some of them by doing crash tests on them.
Недавно поступил в продажу смартфон корейского производителя LG Optimus G.
He has made more than 50 cruel experiments with mobile phones. Among some of them are heating them in a microwave oven and throwing mobiles from a tall building or getting them run over with a car. And he does so not because he hates technology. On the contrary, he likes it and even collects gadgets. This is my most favorite part of the mobile phone collection. There are quite interesting items here. For example, this phone didn't have a physical keyboard. It has a wheel and the phone owner was supposed to turn it every time they wanted to dial or digit or a letter and press it. A friend of mine laughed over this device, saying that she would have no time to call the police using this phone if in danger. Ismailov's collection accounts for more than 100 phones. Their minimal age is 10 years, which is relatively old in terms of the technological progress. The reason Yorulan started to collect cell phones was that he had always been interested in them and wanted to know about them as much as possible.
Производители мобильных телефонов знают меня, потому что, в принципе,
Mobile phone manufacturers know me because I am a techno-blogger. When they found out about my passion, they made a decision to give me their gadgets away to get me to write reviews or do crash tests with their mobiles. So that's how I started to do some paid work for those mobile phone manufacturers.
Писать обзоры, снимать какие-то видеотесты, краш-тесты.
The pay for one review depends on its length and the level of difficulty of the experiments, but for each review, he is paid no less than $100 per review. If the blogger does a review for a newspaper or magazine, the payment is significantly higher. Such payment is rare even for experienced journalists today.
Секрет монетизации хобби, наверное, в том, чтобы писать правду про тот или иной
The secret of monetization of my hobby is probably in writing only about the truth. Because if you write lies, that is, if you praise a gadget in your review, the customers who will buy it will get disappointed sooner or later and will find the faults. Our guest thinks that another important factor for the success of your hobby is being active in the medium, which includes attending various press conferences, mingling with like-minded people. Then probably you will draw attention of IT giants that may offer cooperating with them. Many things may be possible for mobile apps, including finding the most reasonably priced food products. Mobile app Greedy is the one that can do more than that. According to its developers, Greedy can make competition between food shops more tough and will contribute to making prices for food more reasonable, making the giant food monopolists' life more difficult. Learn about the app in the next report. Purchase them for food. This is how one can characterize new Kazakhstani service that is meant not for greedy customers, as this may be implied from the name. It was not created only for mean people. It should more appeal to Kazakhstani customers who prefer to save when shopping for basic food. I find this service convenient, as sometimes it is difficult to find the food I need in shops, and you just need to take a photo of the food and the app shows which store sells it. The launching of the food application will take several stages. At the first stage, mobile app users will be able to compose an approximate price list for food items they need. For this, they receive points and get sufficient information about prices in town. You just need to make a shopping list, you can add your handwritten notes, you type some information and scan the packaging of a detergent you are running out, and automatically you receive a barcode of the product and it is added to your list. You then ask the program where the product is available in your proximity. The second stage of the app launching will include a new function. In this version, it will be enough to type the name of the item you need, and the application will show a map with the store where the product is available and its price. On top of that, there will be an opportunity for the application to remember cooperative shopping. The service will track what each member of the group has bought and store the information. There are a lot of stores where the items are significantly overpriced and people go there because they don't know where else they can get this produce, and we create competition among shops. In the future, the mobile app will get a system of feedback to estimate the quality of service and allow the users to leave comments. This should make competition among retailers more intense and improve the quality of their service.
Ну и напоследок, друзья, рубрика
And finally, coming up, information about the main startup events in the world and what grants and opportunities their winners may get.
«Какие гранты они сулят своим победителям».
The Startup Nomad Forum will be held from late November in Almaty as part of the Global Entrepreneurship Week. This is an annual forum for young business people that has been held in Almaty for 5 years now. This year, the forum has a different scale and meaning to the participants. The Club of Young Entrepreneurs will have a tour around cities of Kazakhstan and Central Asia as part of the Startup Nomad Tour, bringing the best business practices to the sites. In each participating city, experienced mentors and experts from Kazakhstan and abroad will talk to the audience. There will be dozens of discussion panels and masterclasses held, and the best startup projects will be selected. The winners will present their work in front of investors in the culminating event that will crown and round off the Startup Nomad Tour. The Club for Young Entrepreneurs, called MOST, in partnership with Chevron and the British Council in Kazakhstan, are launching a program for the development of creative industries and are announcing the acceleration program for creative business people and startup projects in Astana and Almaty. This autumn, the 20 best projects will be selected. The winners will have an opportunity to get a 2-month acceleration program for free, and at the end of the program, they will be able to present their projects before potential investors at the event as part of the Global Entrepreneurship Week that will be held in Almaty. From the 2nd to the 5th of December, the 21st International Exhibition Telecommunications and Information Technologies will be held in Azerbaijan. The event is a platform for demonstrating achievements in telecommunication and information technologies and the most unusual ideas and projects, as well as space for discussions, talks and networking. The sectors of the exhibition include communications and networks, devices and accessories, digital business solutions, the ERP and the data analysis, IT infrastructures, data processing and storing, and many other ones.
Этим репортажем мы завершаем сегодняшнюю программу. С вами был я,
This was the last story of today's edition. I'm Serik Akishev, and you've been watching The World of Startups. Follow us on Facebook and vk.com to learn more. See you in a week on Kazakh TV.
здесь на телеканале Казах ТВ.